John, how you doing? It's Bay from Totally Driven Radio.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. It's been a couple years.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Absolutely. But I see you're still busy, and you know I'm kind of I was kind of bummed because I really wanted to talk to you. I guess it was a year ago, because there was something you did, and I was so jealous and envious of what you did. and they're probably thinking like, he played this amazing show and wrote this amazing song, and you're jealous he did that. And yes and no. More importantly, the fact that you were a Planet of the Ape in your video, I'm so jealous of that.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm like a huge Planet of the Ape now. When you did that, I was like freaking out.
Yeah, it was, and the history of that, of Planet of the Apes, it's like how they did everything. And, that was all, when we did that video, it was all prosthetics and everything. And they weren't masks. So it was, a lot of work. It's a lot of work, that's for sure.
I mean, especially like with that and what we're seeing now with your newer videos like Zoinks, you're really exploring your pop culture side, shall we say.
Yeah, it's fun, and maybe kids don't know what certain things are like, and I'm just having fun playing and doing my thing. But people watch videos so much. That's how they listen to music nowadays. So I really like to try to do really good videos. It's super hard and super expensive, but it's worth doing because it's how people listen to music nowadays.
Sure. Now, like when you're writing these songs, are you like having the video in your mind already, or are you writing them and then going back like, let's do this for this song and this for this song?
Yeah, no, I sit and I think for videos, and I'm like thinking, trying to figure out what to do. So, no, it is difficult to figure out what to do for the video for sure. It is difficult.
Now, and you've been doing this now where you're releasing the first of the month, new single video comes out. Do you have these like done like in advance, or are you working on these by the month? I mean, is the song recorded and then you're doing the video? Like the whole process just fascinates me.
Yeah, we usually do it like the one that's going to be released. He's still working on it because it's an animation. It's how can I say? It's like part 2 of Zoinks. So
Okay.
It's a lot of work because it's all animated and stuff. So it's a ton of work for this poor guy, Brett Boggs, who's working on Frozen 2 right now. So it's not like he doesn't have more important things to do. But the next video is called I Am John 5, and it is definitely something else. It is something to see, and I'm really excited for people to check it out.
That's awesome. Now doing like these animated videos, and I know you're already busy between doing your John 5 and the Creatures and these videos and the Rob Zombie stuff. Have you ever thought of like comic books, John 5 comic books?
I was not a big comic book guy, believe it or not. But if I was, I'd probably be into it. But I'd love to make it into like a series, like me, like kind of like if I kind of like a Scooby Doo, but if Scooby Doo played crazy, heavy metal songs and like also would, have celebrities. Well, Scooby Doo had celebrities too. That was pretty cool when they did that. But like with kind of dirtier jokes and all that stuff, I would love to do something like that, turning into a show, a series. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Now talking about the Zoinks video again, I mean, you had a little all-star cast going on with Nikki Sixx and Fred Coury, Susan Olsen, Jess Harnell.
Yeah.
Your wife was in it, Sabrina Boggs. I mean, you just had a whole cast going on.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was that took so long though, like to score and to animate and to do all this stuff. So, but what's cool about it is we have it and it'll live on forever,
Sure.
so it's worth the hard work and it's worth all that stuff. And I'm going to put a little clip up today on Instagram for the next video that comes out March 1st, and it is really something else, really, really cool, and super excited for people to see it.
That's awesome. Now the song itself,
Yeah.
I Am John 5, like, what kind of style song? I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be like this mind-blowing song.
Yeah, it is really something else. It's I'm using this talk box, like Peter Frampton type of thing, and it kind of like sounds like a robot, if you will. And so I turned it into that kind of thing, and that's what's going to take over in the second part of Zoinks. Like it's this robot that's going to come to life, and all it says is "I am John 5," and it destroys the city with the guitar.
Oh, that's wild. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be pretty neat, yeah.
That's wild. Now, do you have another all-star cast in this one as well, or?
No, we just kept it. We just kept it normal. To be honest, I've been so busy. I've been so unbelievably busy. I didn't really have a chance to really reach out to anybody, because I'm just getting ready for the tour. But I'll do more where there's more guests and things like that.
Now, I mean, that's a thing right there. And I'm envious of people like yourself, where you're doing multiple different projects, and it seems like too. I've really noticed when you do these tours, it's kind of, I guess it's like literally almost the same time every year, because you come here to Sellersville, PA, and it's literally either on or right around my wife's birthday every year. So it seems like you do the same schedule every year. I mean, do you have it pretty well mapped out? That's how your year goes?
Well, because, in the summertime, I usually tour with Zombie. So
Right.
This is my time to tour. And, it's either this or nothing. And I want to go play for the people. And I really enjoy it. I really like going out there playing and having a good time.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome show every year, man. I'm sure too. Probably think to themselves there's no singing. It's just the band playing. But it's truly, it's an amazing experience.
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. Thank you very much, though.
Going back to the whole process with the songs and the videos. Have you ever seen the guy? I think he's from Sweden, and he does cover songs, but he does it every Friday, where he drops a new video every Friday at noontime, and it's him playing every instrument. It's amazing, and it just blows me away. And that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
what's it on?
He does it on YouTube every Friday at noon. It's Frog Leap Studios. Leo Moricelli or something, but he does
what songs is he doing?
All mostly pop songs, and makes them metal. Makes every song metal.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, he did. He came out with a version. That's how I first got turned on to him. He did "Hello" from Adele, and it's mind blowing. And I love his version better than Adele's version.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I love that.
But it's just every week. I mean, he does these videos, and it's himself recording everything. It's amazing. I don't know how he does it.
Wow, that's super cool.
So it's kind of you're on that same process too. I mean, where you're doing all this between the songs.
Yeah. It's I just do what I love, and I think that's what's most important. I just do what I love, and it's from the heart, and and people understand that. They know I'm not out there trying to make a bunch of money and doing a money grab or anything. I just love playing, and I just love playing for the people and talking to the people, seeing what they like and what they don't like and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun for me doing it that way. I just, I like that connection with the people too.
Now, how about the new album, Invasion, which is coming out sometime in the summer? Is that all recorded as well already, or?
Most of it, yeah. We have a couple little bits and pieces to do, but yeah, it's basically finished, and it is something else. I mean, it's this guy Barry Pointer that worked on it with me. He's so talented. This guy, he's so talented, and it's just really well done. Sonically, it sounds really good, and the songs worked really hard on, and I'm super proud of it. It's by far my best record. I'm super excited for people to hear more of it.
That's awesome. Now, how about with the tours kicking off, 2 weeks, February 26th? I kept seeing that on some shows. I'm guessing like West Coast shows, you got like special guests or something.
Yeah, we have a bunch of special guests. Corey Taylor's he's coming out to the Whiskey, and he's gonna sing some songs. We got Shavo from System of a Down that's gonna come out and join us for a few songs. Bunch of people. We have a very special secret guest in Mesa, Arizona, and I'll reveal that soon. And just a lot of cool, fun stuff that people are like, yeah, cool. I'll come and hang out and jam and all that stuff. And I'm like, yes, And so that's how it's been going.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, that's I saw last night I was going through YouTube and stuff. Like I saw that, getting up there and playing Cold Gin with Ace at the Whiskey. I mean, it's got to be super cool when you get the opportunity to do something like that.
Oh my God, it's total magic. It is really, really magic because Ace, my hero, and doing all that stuff, man. It's just so like a dream come true. I never hoped for it. I never dreamt of it or anything like that. It's just really unbelievable.
Yeah, it's funny because I was hearing too. I heard you on an interview. Probably maybe about a year ago on Eddie Trunk on one of his shows, and you actually, I think you guys were giving away a set of your Kiss cards or something.
Oh yeah, I gave him a really hard question. I think the question was too hard. It's fun. I love Eddie. He's a great friend. Great, keeping it alive. That's for sure.
Absolutely. So now, with the Rob Zombie new album, when's that coming out? Is that going to be summertime as well, or?
That is, I'm not sure of the release date for that, so I really want to know, and I'm super excited because that is going to be something else. I mean, it's such a great record. We really worked hard on it. I think people are really going to dig it. If they liked anything he did from the past, they will definitely like this. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was reading that you guys did like a whole different process to this one. The way you guys wrote the music.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he had like the lyrics and the melody and like a map of everything, and I came in and I put down like riffs and all this crazy stuff, and it worked so well. I mean, it was like such a great way to write music, and I was like, oh man, we gotta do this more often because it was such a great way to do it. It's such a great way to do it. So I was super happy with how everything came out. That's for sure.
Now, was that like the first time either of you guys went that route with the songwriting, or? Yeah,
that was the first time that we've ever done anything like that. Yep. Crazy, wow. Huh?
It's kind of like I can hear it in your voice too. It sounds like it almost kind of like maybe like re-energized you about the whole process of it.
Oh my God, it was so rad. It was just a whole different vibe than like something you've done every year for a certain way, and it's very, 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 very difficult to do as well. You know, you're trying
Sure.
to, you know, write these really cool songs and all that stuff. It's not an easy thing to do, but he had these really cool melodies and lyrics in his head, and it just came together so well.
That's awesome. Now, are the songs like I remember on the last album, the songs were real quick, like 2 minute songs, 2.5 minute songs. Is it the same way this time around, or?
No, they're a little longer, but you know, it's so cool because we didn't mess around a lot. You know, you get to the chorus and you rock it out, and there you go. Like those Beatles songs, like those early Beatles songs were all 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You know,
Yeah.
some of them are a minute something, and that's what was so crazy. It's like, whoa, that's really short.
But it gets the point. It's weird. Like you don't picture it that way, but then it puts such a point across musically, lyrically. It's such a
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you get it right away, you know, boom, 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 boom. And you know, people's attention spans are so short now. Even like if you ever watch anybody on Instagram or Facebook, all they're doing is looking and swiping up, looking, swiping up so quickly, you know. But back in the day, you know, you got an album, and that was
Yeah.
it. That was what you did, and you got into it, and you loved it, and you know, but nowadays people just, you know, flip and scroll right past it, you know, but it could be something that could change your life.
Don't that goes back to your videos. I mean, you're making these videos that make you, you know, stick with them. You're not flipping. You're not hitting next, or you're sticking with them because they're so
Yeah.
interesting, fun, and exciting.
Yeah, it's fun because I give the people like a new song and a new video every month, and hopefully they like it, you know, and it's great because there's so many, like all my friends make these records and they have so many great songs, but like the first video or the second video is all the people know, you know, and that's too bad.
Yeah. Do they ever say to you like why do you do it that way? Like why are you doing a video for every song?
I kind of, you know, explain myself, you know, when they'll ask, hey, what do you know, I'm doing a video and blah, blah, blah. And I say why I'm doing this. It's such a, you know, because people just cherry pick when a new record comes out. They're like, oh, I like this song. I like this song. But really, if you give the song a shot, I'm not talking about my music, but other people's music. Like, you know, this music is incredible that these bands are making, but people aren't even listening to them because, you know, maybe they just don't have the, you know, they don't want to go out or really get into every song, which is too bad. But like, if you give people, hey, here's a new song and new video, you know, hope you like it, and give them a chance to really listen to it. And but it's really worked out well. A lot of course, I'm not the innovator of this by any means, but I
Right.
was doing it really, really early on. But like a lot of artists do it this way now.
And you're doing it like, especially this time around, where you're doing it where the songs and videos are coming out first before the way before the album.
Oh yeah, and because the album nowadays, again, I don't do this to make money. I don't do this for anything except for the love of guitar and the love of doing this. You know, I'm like maybe a little money here and there, but nothing to like write home about. But
Sure.
it's just something that I love, and that's what music is. It's art, and it's something that inspires you to do things. And but yeah, I'll put a bunch of videos out. You know, you could buy the songs on iTunes and things like that. But then at the end, I'll put out a physical CD with a bunch of other, you know, knickknacks and really cool artwork and vinyl and blah, blah, blah. And they usually like to buy that stuff on tour.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Which, like, this again shows my Planet of the Apes fascination. I just, there's a guy that comes around here in the Philadelphia area. He does a lot of the local comic and horror cons, and he makes these 3D busts. and he's always got Planet of the Apes ones, and I've been buying them from him. And I went on his website, and he had like the most amazing shirt, and it was the most amazing shirt. I'm sad to say, it like I'm gonna have to retire the John 5 the Count shirt because this is my new favorite shirt, and it's General Earth from the Planet of the Apes, but he's wearing the Evel Knievel getup.
Oh, that's rad.
That
sounds
like,
awesome.
My mind was blown. I was like, oh my God. And I ordered it. My daughter saw it. She's like, oh my God, you got to get me one too. So we got matching shirts, and yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. That is really, really neat.
Yeah. I knew you would appreciate that.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
So, all right. So, tour starts February 26th. I think in Mesa it kicks out. Mesa, Arizona.
Yeah, Mesa, Arizona, yes. And we have a very special guest that I'll reveal soon, and people are going to really dig it. You'll see it on YouTube if you don't live in Arizona.
Very cool. And how about did Nikki Sixx ever end up doing that tour with you back in the fall, or?
No. He was just messing around, like, because we're always on Instagram, like, talking to each other, like, doing weird stuff. But no, he played with me at the Whiskey and things like that. But no, he was just, like, messing around. Like, hey, I'll see you in Kentucky or something like that, and people, like, freaked out.
That's because I remember seeing that, and then I was like, there's no, like, live videos or nothing. What's going on there?
Yeah, no. No. Could you imagine? That'd be so crazy.
Cool. Well, you're rolling back here, Sellersville, PA, March 12th. I'll be seeing you then. And
great.
Yeah, man. It's been too long. Actually, we finally got to see you. Me and the whole family went and saw you guys with Rob Zombie over the summer. It was our first time seeing you guys, and it's freaking amazing.
Oh, super. Oh, great. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. We're always happy to be playing Sellersville. That's for sure. We're psyched.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, I'll see you then, John, and take care, and it's always a pleasure talking to you, my friend.
Great. Thank you, buddy.
Absolutely, man. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.